it's a very turbulent times, and collaboration is the ask for the day. So I am actually thankful to CII for collaborating ideas and coming together of people will have some fruitful impact for the new generation. My objective is to speak about funding opportunities for MSME. I'd like to start about the importance of MSME in our economy. To just give you a primer, it is one of the largest industrial segment generating significant revenue for India. Everything in India has grown from small to big, and that is the logical evolution every company needs to take. So as an economy, as government, various stakeholders, as investors, advisors, entrepreneurs, we have to focus on the MSME segment. MSME as a whole contributes almost 8% to the Indian GDP. It almost has 13 plus million MSME units across India, employing more than 33 million people. So this kind of indicates a huge amount and significant fact that MSME in India is important and critical to our success and to our growth. What are the operational challenges entrepreneurs at MSME level faces day to day? Ability to retain money for investment in R&D, because most of the times MSME units are either high R&D oriented with technocrats driving the MSME. The ability to market reach, more or less they are regionally focused with single or two or three product lines. Last evening I was talking to one of the budding entrepreneurs in Hyderabad, and he was actually thinking 3 years ahead from here. His two leading products were contributing 70% to the total revenue, and he was thinking, okay, what if a competition comes to me next, in a couple of months? Where will I go? I need to diversify. So these are the thoughts which are coming to entrepreneurs on a daily basis. This presents an ability to diversify risk will become the critical success factor for an MSME. MSME also faces the lacuna of not able to generate benefits from scale, because they need to kind of go through the entire curve, and they also lack adequate financial resources. There are many government initiatives which encourages MSME. I'm sure most of them have been kind of covered through the entire day. But some of the critical points I would like to highlight is, if there were reduced, India as an economy is highly taxed. If you see globally, Singapore for example is 18%. So we as institution or industry bodies should advise the government at certain levels to kind of reduce some amount of taxes, so that the tax base get broad based. We also need to kind of have active dialogue with the bankers to reduce the requirements for loans for MSME. We also need many more capital subsidies than what we have today. CRISIL, I understand, CRISIL and NSAI have come up with a very attractive program, but there is a lot more to do in terms of ratings for MSME, and there needs to be proper financial instruments developed which cater to the need of MSME. I'll come to that on a later point. If we are aware of what are the traditional sources for MSME, personal finances, the first thing our entrepreneur dips is in his pocket to start his own company. Then he kind of borrows it from his friends, family. Then unorganized lending agencies which have a high interest rate bearing on the whole business model. Then, if possible, if the business model is sound, scalable, he can go to banks, development financial agencies. Prior to going to the capital markets, there is an important element which comes into play. These elements are called venture capitalists and private equity funds. What they typically do is to invest in your business model. Typically, when a company is in a high growth arena, it has high risk also. Private equity and venture capital actually diversify your risk. They participate in your risk. They kind of go hand in hand with you. They trust you. They trust your business model. They trust your technology which you are coming about. They kind of invest along with you.